Hey everyone, Shaedow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So the last chance for people to get Apocalypse is over. Round 2 is done, and we're going to go take a look at the leaderboards. And I did not go for the champion. I got the 4-star and the 3-star round 1, and I was not going for that 5-star. And I thought about going for the 4-star a second time just to get that dupe, but he doesn't really need the dupe. And with Kabam giving us so many of those Supreme Crystals where we can get 4-star Awakening Gems, I don't really need to do that. So I decided not to. But let's take a look here. You can see I'm already started on the arena. It's the only one that I've done so far. But we just got started. So let's go ahead and take a look over here. And we're just going to go from left to right, okay? So here's the 4-star Apocalypse here. And let's see if we see anyone that we recognize that may have missed him the first time. During my live stream, I know a few people said that they missed and they were going for him the second time. However, I do not know if their name is the same as it is on the stream. But that's a name I recognize. El Nino! Congratulations, ranking 29. Enjoy that Apocalypse, man. So if you guys don't know, Apocalypse has some crazy synergies. And I believe that is why people want him more than anything else. And the 4-star, I believe, has all of the synergies. The 3-star is missing some synergies, but that 4-star, so any place where we can bring a 4-star, we can bring in Apocalypse and we can make Horsemen, those synergies to make our other champions so much better. And that's my primary reason why I wanted him. You know, he's not a bad champion in his own right. He has some, pretty decent stuff, but those synergies are why I think he went so high. His cutoff was like 85 million round 1. All right, let's see. Getting down to the end. Now, Kabam has made an announcement in the past during their dev diaries, and I made a video on that. They said that they're going to be making some changes to the arena, and we've been waiting. They said that some of the changes would be within a 90-day time period. Well, that was almost 90 days ago. So we're expecting these changes very soon, maybe within the next week or two. One of the changes that I'm looking forward to is the change to the AI. All right, that's 200 there. So everyone got the champion. The first 200 is what we got to see, but the top 800 get the champion here. All right, so let's go over here to Venom the Duck. As a 4-star, he was the basic. And you can see I went just for those milestones here. Now, one of the changes was to the AI, as I mentioned earlier. And if you've ever grinded arena and you're on the infinite streak or you're about to get on the infinite streak, you know how the AI can be so frustrating. They just sometimes refuse to throw their specials, except for the special 3. So you'll try and bait and they just will not. There's a node called All or Nothing where the champions will not throw their specials except for a special 3. In some cases, you can bait or taunt if you have a skill, like Spider-Man Stark Enhanced. He has a skill that can taunt them, and sometimes that can work. But in the arena, so they've said that that is going to go away. They will throw their specials. The AI will be more like the AI we're used to fighting anywhere else. And so I'm looking forward to that. The other change that's a pretty big one for people that want to get these 5 stars. Right now, the top 150 get the champion in the 5-star arena. That's going to go to 300. So that may drop the cutoffs, and we're looking forward to that. I know some people were asking me why we don't have a 5-star basic arena yet. And one of the reasons is that they weren't ready for what that would do to the game's progress. All right, that's 200 there. And that one is percentage based, so thousands get this champion. All right, we're going to skip over the 5-star and look at the 3-star real quick. We're going to save the 5-star for last. But in any case, if there was a 5-star basic arena, it would have accelerated the game to where 7 stars would have been entering the contest sooner than they're ready. And they're not ready for that yet. Because if you think about it, if you have a 5-star basic, you'll be able to target the champions. So you'll have a nice roster full of the champions that you want. And then you'll start duping them, which means you're going to be getting 6-star shards far more frequently, which means you'll be getting more 6 stars more frequently. And so it would have just pushed the game a little bit faster than they want right now. Will we get a 5-star basic arena? Perhaps at one time, but it may not be until you get 6-star rank 4s. We'll see, but they have their own pace, and that would have accelerated the pace of the game. At the same time, I would love to see 5-star basic arena so I could actually pick up some champions that I don't have right now, instead of relying on RNG. But RNG is how they make their money. So it's all good. This arena is also percentage based, and thousands will have picked up this champion. All right. Now for the 5-star arena. And we'll be a little bit more careful watching to see if we recognize any names. All right, let's see. Don't see anyone in the first 5. So let's pay attention here. Wow. Not even going to say nothing about that name. But it says a lot about the person who created it. All right. Killa. Congratulations. Okay. And I hope I see a particular name that I want to recognize here. Apex Predator. Congratulations, man. I don't know. I can't remember. I think you got him the first round. So you got the dupe. Let's see. I think. Don't quote me on that. All right. But yeah, there's a particular name. He missed it the first round. So I'm hoping that he didn't miss it the second round. I believe he went hard on the second round. Ribbon the Rock, congratulations. Dark Side, congratulations, my friend. Don't usually see your name up there, but yeah, this champion is worth it. I was not about to put up the scores that people were putting up. I would have needed to put up like 95 million for me to feel safe. All right. No, we're getting down to the end here. Black Gamer, congratulations, man. There's the name I was looking for. 103 months behind. Congratulations, man. I was so scared that I was not going to see your name except in, we won't mention that. But where I saw your name before in the first round. So congratulations. That is awesome, man. Asmodeus, congratulations. But yeah, I'm very happy to see your name there. He was on my live stream and he said, if you see my name down there, call help. But very happy I don't have to call for help. Dakish, congratulations, man. 118. All right, let's see. Yep. And I know a few of my friends that grind the arena were not trying to do this. Black Knight, congratulations, man. Another name I'm very happy to see there. All right. You scooted in there, man. And that is the end of those who got the champion. And remember, in the next arena, I think next month, by that time where we have our new champions for the month, I believe this is going to be 300. I don't know what's going to happen with this leaderboard, but if it remains the same like with all the others, then this next segment will be going away. But for now, let us observe a moment of silence for those who came so close and yet. Whoa, I saw two names I recognize. There's Ben Riley and I saw Coat Hanger. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe you guys got the champion round one and you were just going for a dupe on this one. I'm pretty sure of Coat Hanger. I can't remember, but I think Ben Riley, you also got the champion round one. But anyway, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you all for watching the video. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about this video. And you all have a blessed day.